Welcome to the 2014 San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. Season's greetings, everybody, as Navy takes the field tonight looking for its 8th win of the season. On 2nd and 4, the ball's on the ground. San Diego State scoops it up. Cody Gallia has the football. And the second turnover of the night will give the Aztecs a short field.
That has been a problem for Navy. They've talked about the fact that they cannot turn the ball over. Here you can see just a little errant pitch, a little bit of pressure there. Tosses it out in front, and he can't corral it. San Diego State comes up with the ball, and they fumble the ball. They do ball security drills every single day in practice. But the problem is sometimes you can't simulate how quick someone they put themselves in that situation, either via penalty or throwing on early downs.
5 wide this time, empty backfield, 4-man rush. Kaler has all day, and now he'll try to scramble for it, and he'll be well short. Daniel Gonzalez and Chris Johnson on the tackle for Navy.
Looking throw fairly accurately, but has struggled this year.
Donnell Pumphrey is the feature back in the San Diego State attack, number 19, and he gets the first touch of the game. Pumphrey with a huge gain on first down as he takes it out to 12. Navy program, which has won each of its last 3 games, 5 of their last 6. Kaler steps up, flicks it complete. Another San Diego State first down in his opening drive. Larry Clark with the reception. Kaler over the middle, intercepted behind his receiver, and Daniel Gonzalez has it past the 50 and all the way down to the 41-yard line. 3rd pick of the season for the sophomore Gonzalez. Perfect pitch, and to the edge for the first down to Joffrey Whiteside. And the timing from Keenan Reynolds, the 3rd-year starter, was exquisite. Reynolds gives it up. Ryan Williams-Jenkins takes it inside the 5. And Navy is marching on San Diego State. Reynolds cuts it in for another touchdown. 63rd of his career. And Navy's out front on its opening drive.
That's exactly what Navy would have hoped for. A drive, take some time off the clock, but score points every single opportunity.
10-play, 42-yard drive after the interception. Nearly 4.5 minutes off. And the extra point is good from Austin Grebe. A perfect start for Navy. Their defense takes it away, and their offense only had to work with a short field. Gonzalez set him up, and Reynolds and company with the nation's best rushing attack took over from there. Navy 7, San Diego State nothing. Penny and Mathis deep for San Diego State. One hopper for Penny. Another great return, and Penny bends it to the outside. He's to midfield and beyond, and Rashad Penny gives San Diego State phenomenal field position. Who took over before the Oregon State game. He's a junior college transfer. Remember, the Aztecs down a receiver. Pumphrey again, and he's got another first down. And inside the 23. They went play action last time out of the eye. Pumphrey ran into a wall, changes direction, and bounces in. He ran to his own man, Adam Roberts, and he throws up the W for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We're an extra point away from being tied in the first quarter.
When you're an undersized team, sometimes you're so focused on trying to defeat the block and take all the energy into minimizing the push of the San Diego State offensive line. You don't see the running back, or you can't finish the block. And we'll see a little bit later on, Pumphrey takes advantage of that.
Donnie Hagman for the extra point. And he just sneaks it in the right upright. Great start to this one in San Diego. And the Aztecs, after throwing a pick on their first possession, bounced back nicely. Helped out by a 57-yard kick return by Rashad Penny. And then DJ Pumphrey with his 20th rushing touchdown of the year. We're tied in San Diego. On 2nd and 4, the ball's on the ground. San Diego State scoops it up. Cody Gallia has the football. And the second turnover of the night will give the Aztecs a short field.
That has been a problem for Navy. They've talked about the fact that they cannot turn the ball over. Here you can see just a little errant pitch, a little bit of pressure there. Tosses it out in front, and he can't corral it. San Diego State comes up with the ball, and they fumble the ball. They do ball security drills every single day in practice. But the problem is sometimes you can't simulate how quick they put themselves in that situation, either via penalty or throwing on early downs.
5 wide this time, empty backfield, 4-man rush. Kaler has all day, and now he'll try to scramble for it, and he'll be well short. Daniel Gonzalez and Chris Johnson on the tackle for Navy. Settling for a field goal attempt on 4th down. This will be a 43-yarder. Hagman has the distance, and he puts it right down the middle. 4th and 2. The fullback. And a first down. Chris Swain, junior from Macon, Georgia, had 9 carries for 47 yards against Army. He is a big body. 12th play of the drive. Reynolds pressured and taken down. First sack of the night. It's Sergio Phillips, the freshman from DeSoto, Texas, with his first sack of the season. In fact, this is his first game even listed on the 2 deep. On 2nd and 1, they throw it out to Larry Clark. And Clark has the sideline. First down, San Diego State. Very good defensive line for Navy with a ton of experience up front. Going to run it on 2nd and 8. And they get a first down and more for Price. And he's finally ridden down at the 35-yard line by Chris Johnson. A 19-yard burst for Price. Inside the face mask. 2nd and 13. Kaler flicks it over the middle. Short of the first down, but a big gain on 2nd and long. Favreau with the catch. And Donnie Hagman tied a school record with his 18th made field goal this season last time. This 37-yard attempt would give him the single-season record for San Diego State. Distance is there, and once again, he splits the uprights. 19 of 23 on the season, and Hagman adds to San Diego State's lead. Who knew in a game of rushers it'd be the kicker grabbing the headlines early? The kickoff coverage unit gave up a big return, and now Reynolds gets swamped before he can make any sort of move. It's a loss of 2. Cody Gallia with the field, although they don't use him that much, because he's usually carrying the ball. Trying to break George Jones's school record from 1995. This is Pumphrey. Little shoulder move to get him a few more yards, and then he surges forward for the first down. Quincy Adams finally with the stop. Kaler pulled it back, flips it to Price, who lost his footing. He had a first down and maybe more. Ben Tamborello is in at left guard now for Navy here to start the second half in place of E.K. Binns. So some changes along the Navy line. 14 yards to gain for the first. And Chris Swain has that. And he gets tripped up at midfield. Casey came in for the stop. But that fullback dive turns into a 24-yard gain. Defensive call for San Diego State.
Yes, I think he is based on what he sees a numbers count sometimes. And obviously the dive is something they can go back to as a staple, but
fullback again. Chris Swain again. Malik Smith finally brings him down after a 19-yard rumble. Swain the fullback again. Reynolds follows. Touchdown, Navy. Second rushing touchdown of the night for Keenan Reynolds.
That was the midline / follow play. And here's what we talked about. The fact that it was a one-possession game and Navy could get the kickoff, take it down, and erase all the other problems from the first half. Great adjustments at halftime. Now the San Diego State defensive team has to come together on the sideline and talk about what just happened.
The long drive pays off for Navy. 13 plays, 92 yards in 6.5 minutes. All 13 plays came on the ground for Navy. They had more yards in that one drive than they had in the entire first half. The Navy Midshipmen back in front. It's a 14-13 game. Second time they've gone empty tonight. Four-man rush. Taylor lets it fly. Almost picked. Two midshipmen had a chance at it. During the week, basically all season, since he injured his right shoulder in late September against UNLV. And you wonder if all this time, they lost the football on a fair catch, and San Diego State pounces on it. DeBrandon Sanders was content to take a fair catch, and he lost it on the way down.
Huge break for San Diego State, although those balls, the way the punters kick them now, to have them die or bounce back, they're end over end almost like a kickoff, and it's tough sometimes for a punt returner who's used to seeing some type of a spiral. Watch this ball. He does a pretty good job. The ball drifts on him, and then it bounces back, but there are no other Navy people around the ball. All kinds of San Diego State people that come up with the football. Great field position in the red zone.
I'll tell you what made it so interesting for Jones here in a moment. On 3rd and 5, Kaler fires incomplete. There's a great article by Todd.
You need calories, you need protein. Great way to do it. That's a tough kid, I'll tell you what.
Donnie Hagman to attempt a 30-yarder. He's already set the single-season school record for field goals. And he hits his third of the night. Well, once again, a San Diego State drive ends in points, but it's of the kicking variety. They've seen too much of the kicker tonight. Take what you can get, and the Aztecs back in front by a deuce.
Better stop the dive.
Copeland is the fullback. Reynolds gets dragged down before he can do anything with the football. Christian Hayward making his first career start. Same play again, and they put it on the ground. Exact same play to Ryan Williams-Jenkins. Christian Hayward ends up with a football.
Too much penetration, and one of the things that Rocky Long talked about was penetration up front. We have to be there fast. We have to disrupt what's happening. You see right there, unblocked, and I'm not sure he was the problem for the play. He got penetration, but it's just, I don't know that the running back really ever had it. Looks like it hit him and just came out the side. Poor handoff there. And
one year from Douglasville, Georgia. Third and long. Kaler. Intercepted. George Jamison has it. And Jamison with the return. They say it's better to give than receive here on the holidays. Coaches would disagree. Would that be adding to the turnovers tonight?
Absolutely. And plus, we talked about the fact that Quinn Kaler is not healthy, still not healthy, was not able to practice full go every day. They monitored his practice very closely.
The fullback again, and another first down. Noah Copeland brought down by Josh Gabbard. Ball on the ground again. Another giveaway. San Diego State pounces on it. Derek Largent was there to pick it up. Navy had a muff snap against Army in a game decided by a touchdown, and Kendi Amanalolo can't bear to watch. Fourth turnover tonight for the Naval Academy. Fleming is the center. He did not start. He started the game, but now Reynolds missed the exchange.
Good performance or execution by the offense.
The losing coach is going to be upset. Here's Price straight ahead. And he gets tripped up inside the 20 by George Jamison. San Diego State trying to convert after the takeaway.
Price explodes on the scene. You can see it looked like a linebacker tried to run around the block.
There's a group of students who don't need to watch. It's the Midshipmen. You can turn around and watch the game. Those guys aren't going to do anything wrong. Shovel pass. Pumphrey to the 12. Daniel Gonzalez with the stop.
This is a big decision because a field goal would put them where now Navy would have to score a touchdown. If they don't get this, they're still only a field goal away.
Play clock is at 6. Taylor looking end zone, incomplete. He left it short. Quincy Adams had a play on the football. A turnover on downs. San Diego State turns away from a field goal opportunity. And George Jamison is telling Quincy Adams the incompletion was better than a pick. We get the ball back with better field position. Reynolds, short of the first down. He needs another yard and a half. Gabbert there on the stop. 3 in the fourth quarter, and that doesn't include San Diego State turning it over on downs, their last possession. To the ground game, and Pumphrey outside the hash. Another nifty move, and he's out to the 49-yard line on first down before Parrish Gaines can escort him out of bounds and pick up a 14.
The State would love to take time off the clock, but get points on the board, and they'll settle for a field goal or a touchdown now because they're really going to control this thing and try and keep it on the ground.
Well, they put it on the ground again.
The ball may be out.
That was an awkward tackle on Pumphrey. And as he was being jerked to the ground, the ball squirted out. Would this be the fourth turnover of the fourth quarter? Navy's got it. Chris Johnson comes up with it. Unbelievable.
This is a coach's nightmare. I'm sitting up here going, oh my gosh, what can happen next? Take a look. We see him go in there as he's being pulled through. Ball gets ripped out. Right about there. He had it, got it back, but then it was not down. It looks like it came out again before he hit the ground. The one arm is trapped behind his back. The ball comes out. He tries to grab it with the other arm, and it's out again. A little bit better angle here. That one shows it more. I don't know if he had possession. They're going to take a look because was his knee or body down? The ball's out right there. And he gets it back for a second, but you can't tell from this angle if his hip was down at that point while he still had possession. He overturned, excuse me. This might show us a little bit better.
Rolling on the field, stands, first down. Seventh turnover of the night. BYU and Memphis yesterday turned it over 9 times. Fumbleitis is spreading throughout college football.
And surprise the defenders.
Whiteside brought down a yard short by Derek Largent, and fourth down. What might be the football game as Navy comes out.
The defense has to buck up.
And they're going quick tempo. They like to sneak it here with Reynolds. Nope, they're going to back out. Noah Copeland is the fullback. Nehemiah Lolo uses the timeout. Fullback, first down, more! Chris Swain inside the 30, he lost the football. They rule him down after the football came out. And there's a flag down. Wow, Jameer Tillman at the middle of that afterwards. There's no question that Chris Swain gained plenty of yardage for the first down. They needed 1. He got 13.
And either way, I believe it was after the play was over.
The ruling on the field is the runner was down prior to losing possession of the ball. Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Oh my.
15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
I'm going to say, first of all, I want to know if that was a long-distance call or a local call to Coach Nehemiah Lolo, but it was a great call nonetheless to get the first down. Now the penalty on top of it tacks on, puts a lot of pressure now on the San Diego State defense. They're already in field goal territory, obviously, so they have a choice here how we're going to defend this.
Name McGee got flagged after the play. Attack on Moore. It was a face mask by Tillman after the play was already dead that didn't draw a flag. And then
affect the position following the ruling after the replay.
Greg, another issue here is they did call a face mask penalty, but they called it on 21 black when it was obviously on 4 white.
The ruling on the field, there is a correction on the foul. The face mask was offense, number 3.
So that's
a dead ball foul. Navy earned the first down. First down, Navy.
So that's a difference maker in yardage after the face mask on Jameer Tillman. So first, our green line shows it at the 32-yard line. Ryan Williams Jenkins has that and more. And he's finally taken down by Malik Smith. Well, the chance to put Navy in front with a minute and a half to go. A 24-yard chip shot for Navy. Everything's perfect, and Greavy has given Navy the lead. Jay Pumphrey after this first snap. Kaler has time. That is complete to Pumphrey, and he wisely gets out of bounds. Kaler has plenty of time. Lets it go. Complete. First down to Eric Judge. The ball came out at the end after Judge was seemingly down and he's injured, holding his right knee.
He has to control the ball through contact with the ground or it's not a catch. If he took several steps in possession, then it could be construed a fumble.
We do not have a ruling on the field. They have not said whether or not it's Navy's football.
Recovered by Navy.
They ruled it on the field a fumble recovered by Navy. First off, you got to worry about Eric Judge and his knee.
Further review.
But now we'll take another look. This would be the 5th turnover of the 4th quarter if it stands.
Let's take a look as this play develops. They have time. He steps up, does a nice job of throwing over the top of the underneath coverage. He's definitely got the ball. It looks like the ground caused the fumble to me. He caught it, no question. He took 3 or 4 steps with the ball in his possession. Does he secure it? Yes. He's hit right there, still has control of the ball. The ball comes out after contact with the ground, I would say.
After further review, replay has determined that the runner was down prior to losing possession of the ball. San Diego State retained possession, first down at the 37-yard line.
In field goal range for an obvious easy field goal.
Shovel pass. There he goes. DJ Pumphrey down to the 21. Jordan Drake with the tackle. Chance for a game winner, perhaps for Donnie Hagman with 24 ticks left. 34-yard attempt. It is wide right. His first miss of the night.
Have to control your players, get them off the field. There's still time left on the clock.
In a game that's been so sloppy, full of mistakes and turnovers, you almost expect something to go wrong late. Everything was perfect except the kick.
Yeah. Everything looked good. The snap, the hold, except for the kick.
Second consecutive bowl win for Navy. It took a missed 34-yard field goal in the end. A game that featured 7 turnovers, including 5 in the fourth quarter. San Diego State turns it over 3 times tonight. A couple of picks and a fumble. And Navy able to take advantage of it. A thriller from San Diego. Our final, Navy 17, San Diego State 16. Coming up next at Sports Center. And then we'll be back with more after this. The San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. Sports Center is coming up in 15 seconds.